I've heard some guys say if she's not a virgin, she's a thought. I've heard some men say if it's more than 5, well,
she belongs to the streets.
Fellas, we need to pick a number and stick with it so the ladies know how big of a lie they need to tell. So today, we're going to be reacting to how many sex partners is too many, and we're starting right now.
Brim low on my fitted, dreams has always been vivid. I'm just trying to go get it, catch me right around and I'm ignorant, I'm just rolling.
Buy my t-shirt, little bitch.
So tell them get on my level, ho. I'm burning up, see I'm hotter than where the devil go. It ain't enough till I'm burning down.
Let's start with my number. It depends on a woman's age and what I want from her. If we just smashing, who cares about the number? It's not higher than mine.
Allegedly.
But for a girlfriend, I'd say realistically, if she's a good woman, at some point, a man or the men she's dated should have given her a relationship. So she shouldn't have been thotting it up the whole time in high school and in college. So her number shouldn't be higher than her age. So if she's 25, it should be under 25.
What the fuck? Stop playing.
If she's 30, under 30.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And obviously, the lower the better, but from all the dating I've done, I think that's the most realistic approach. The older a woman is, the more body she has. And if she's attractive but can't keep a man, it's probably because she has character flaws. So you shouldn't be thinking about seriously dating her anyway.
How many bodies is too many? I feel like if you ask 20 different people, you're gonna get 20 different answers, right? So in this segment, everybody's gonna give their number and why they chose that number. So, you know, this should be a very interesting topic. Y'all stay tuned. Let's get into it.
I don't give a damn what woman it is. You know what I'm saying? She got about, to me, you got about 4 bodies. You finished with me, baby. You a whore in my eyes.
CLEAN. That's not a number. It's 5 letters. Clean. That's it. That's my number.
If you go on a date and a woman says 5, I can assure you, 95% of the time, she's lying, has been in a long-term relationship, or she's just not attractive.
I feel like it's no set number. You know what I mean? I feel like that people have a number in their head that's too many. But at the end of the day, like when you're talking to somebody, you're never gonna get that real number.
I do not need to know. Why? I'm not about to tell you mine. And I don't know.
He's a hoe too, which is why he doesn't care. And I bet you she's got over 5 bodies. Now, this video was shot in 2008, so it's definitely more than 5.
For me, how many bodies is too many is 0. Because if you multiply any number times 0, guess what you're going to get? 0. Every number to certain people will be too many.
She's cute and doesn't worry about the body count. I'd say she's at about 22 bodies. Let me know if you agree in the comments.
Let me go ahead and say this. We're going to leave the body count questions in 2017. We tried to leave it in 2016, but for some reason it made it to 2017. 2018, I don't want to hear that shit. If you say that shit, I'm around house your ass.
She's at 35 to 40 bodies, maybe more. I guessed it based on her body language and how frustrated she sounded when she was talking about the question. And I guessed that before I even checked her IG. She's a party promoter, so she's always on the scene, which means she probably talks to a few guys, like most women in 2021. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, ladies.
The fuck up, my nigga. Real shit, though. Talking about you trying to drop knowledge.
But that question bothered her because she has to lie about it, or she just refuses to answer it and calls the question immature.
Women are like pressured to keep that body count as low as possible. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like, if you ask a woman, you're never gonna get a real answer. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you don't really want a real answer.
I don't care who it is. You can ask any man or any woman what's the number that's too high for them. They're gonna lie and say a high number, but in truth, 1 is too many for most people.
Huh? First off, I ain't met a man yet that didn't tell the truth for any female. Let's get that out the way.
Yup, black men don't cheat, and we don't lie.
Why the fuck you lying?
If if it was Jeff in the mansion, if it was Jimmy on the corner, they all telling the truth.
They
That's
all
what
lying.
to me.
Lying.
You understand
They're
me?
telling a lie.
Secondly,
except
if you lie to me with 0, I'm gonna think 100, and I'm gonna think you a big hoe.
People typically feel ashamed if they've, had sex with a lot of people, and it's because of the pressure that society puts on people to not have sex with as many people. Mainly women, I'm talking about. Now, men get praised for it, but that's another conversation for another day.
Some men like the low body count because they talk about soul ties. And I'm going to be honest with you and say, I don't know what the they talking about. I highly doubt the girl whose virginity I took over 10 years ago still thinks about me. But if they do, subscribe to the channel, baby.
You should want a man with experience, though, right?
No.
She's a liar.
For me, personally, I don't care. That's not a question I ask. Any man who asks me that question, it does change the situation very quickly because it allows me to know where your mind is.
So you mean to tell me if I ask you, what's your body count?
I'm going to say 0. I'm going to say if that's a serious number that you need to know as a grown man, truly as a grown man, if that's a number that you need to know, then you're a child. And I don't need to be having this conversation with you in the first place, so 0 will work.
Ladies, this shaming tactic doesn't work on mature men. When I get on the subject of sex on a date and I start asking questions like, where's the craziest place you've had sex? How old were you when you lost your virginity? Do you give head with sex? We already got personal. So you want to draw the line with body counts?
Come on, get the fuck out of here. Stop wasting my time.
Come on. Let's be honest. I already have the number in my head. I already know if I just want to smash or she's a good girl that I would keep around. Fellas, it's no way you should be in a serious relationship with a woman and not know how many men she slept with.
If you our age, you about 30, 29, 30, typically most women have had about, 10, 20, 30. I mean, it just depends on the woman. But what I'm saying is that you don't really want to know that number when you get to our age. When you meet a woman, your mindset should be, okay, this is brand new. We both starting at 0. You know what I mean? We gonna go from here.
Yeah, I'm more conservative than that guy. But guys do seriously date strippers and porn stars. So there are men that think like him. I just don't think it's the majority of them. And I believe women can change, mature, and become relationship material. But I'm not dating a stripper.
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
Now, one concern that a lot of men do have is, have you had sex with somebody I know? That may be a question you get. And if a man asks you that, be honest. Because if you don't and it come out later, you're going to have hell to pay. I'm going to just say that. Like, he going to look at you totally different. He might even break up with you. I would. But as far as the number, I don't care about the number. As long as you clean, as long as you done went to the clinic, got your checkups, and you good to go, I don't care.
My advice personally, don't lie. Say it doesn't matter. Because when you say it doesn't matter, if it matters to him, you shouldn't be with him.
But a woman that's a virgin would happily admit she's a virgin. So if your number was low, you would be proud of it. But your number's high, and that number makes some women uncomfortable because they know men judge them for it.
I don't think it matters.
All right, for a man, if you catching bodies out here, you know why the number is terrible? I don't give a damn. When it goes over 2, you know why the number is terrible? Because we can be out enjoying our day. You know what I'm saying? I done spent $200-300 on your ass. You know what I'm saying? You eat lobster and shrimp off me. You know what I'm saying? I done went met your damn mom and shit. You know I don't like her. She be disrespecting me and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we hit the goddamn mall somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And we see one of the niggas you just smashed. And every nigga know what that look like. Nigga give you that, you might as well toss her off. Who the fuck is this nigga?
Why you so concerned with this next nigga and not who you with?
Hey,
because if you concerned about the next nigga, therein lies another problem. Nigga, you want him or you want me?
I hate when women use the N-word. It's a turnoff for me. And he used it first, and she went along with it. Ladies, you're better than that. I'm correcting her body count to over 35.
It's a difference from when you penetrate and you laying down. You hear me?
No, it ain't.
For a man,
No,
I don't give a
it's
damn
not.
what your body count is.
0.
Baby, I only hit 2 females. You know what I'm saying?
0.
I was practicing for you.
It's only
A
practicing
woman
for
should
him,
not
so that
be
number
allowed.
is
It's in the
wrong.
Bible. That's in the
No,
Bible.
that's
A
not
woman
it.
is not allowed
In
to
the
get her
same
count
Bible
up
that he's
to see
speaking
what she
of,
know.
Body counts do not matter. Plain and simple, it does not matter. We grown, go get tested, go get checked out. If you Gucci, I know I'm Gucci, then let's go. We grown, let's go from here.
But anyways, if you like this video, check out my Can a Man Tell If Another Man Slept With His Girl video. I'm out.